every time I get to watch a movie, my head starts spinning with thoughts. And I'm like, yeah, there's something I'm supposed to talk about. Mhm. So here we go. There's this movie I just watched few minutes ago, and my head is spinning because I am not understanding what I just watched. Let's get into it. It's called Baby Farm. I don't know if you guys have watched it. If you've not watched it, can't watch it. It's a good watch. Like initially when I started, I was like, I'm going to predict it. It's a Nigeria film, Nigeria, but it was not giving Nigeria vibes. Like the moment I'm predicting this is giving me that, and I'm going to give it like I don't want to rate it first. Let's just talk about it. But yeah, the person who wrote that movie, the script writer, did a very good job, like for real, because this person just completely pushed the appearance of the parents, the boyfriend that got her pregnant and ran away. One side, completely one side. We didn't even notice him. You understand? And it just gave us a new chapter. And the movie was amazing because it had so many things happening in 1 minute. Like, you know, this movie literally just exposed something nobody's gonna ever think about going on in Nigeria. Like nobody's gonna think about it that way. I already thought about this aspect where this surrogacy, I mean what do you call it? Mothers give birth, give their children out. But I never really thought about the real impact of it. Like I never really thought about how long it can go till I watched this movie. It can actually go very wrong. Very, very wrong. And I'm like, the only reason why a person could come up with this movie is if this person experienced such. I feel like it's a true life story. Either it's a story being told from the third party or a story being written by the person who experienced it. Because the ending gave me that vibes. Now let me make you understand something. Hmm? Now the white guy and his wife, Evans, and his wife, they're in Nigeria. They came poor, broke. Now, they thought about a business and they went into this baby farm. Now, the whole idea of this organization is to create a revenue, an avenue where parents who can really conceive get to experience motherhood and parenthood. But now, there's a little twist in it, which became very devilish, very, very devilish. Now, I don't know why Elvin decided to go that far. But there was something he said that made me understand the reason why he went that far. He said Nigeria is a lawless country. There is no law here. God. Now let's even talk about there's no law here. If you watch that movie very well, you see that period when the place was raided with police and they're restricting people from coming in, arresting the staffs. Did you guys see what happened there? I mean, the top police officer went to meet him. I don't know what position that person must be, but he went to meet him and told him to set his office on fire. Now, this brings me to this recent story of a guy that was being arrested in search of his parents and went there to get him released because of is it 200,000 or 170,000 naira, and Nigerian police said that bandana. Guys, bandana is something I just use and tie my hair. I use it to tie my hair. It doesn't even fit. And now you see someone is committing suicide, like hanging himself with bandana. And that person is, let me not go there. So now I just feel like there's a story always when something goes wrong. So now this officer made it obvious. We've seen the story that is always going on there. So literally, the police officer was the one that gave him the story. And I'm like, okay, okay. And it's still disturbing because if you check it, at the end of the day, it was the wife, it was Evan's wife that had to kill the bastard because the nigga was still going to continue such in another place. He just wanted evacuating that particular environment. So it goes calm, he'll come up with a story and he will go back running that same fucking business. And Nigerians are still going to patronize him. Now, this brings me to Rita Dominic. Rita Dominic's husband in that movie is a drug dealer. And that's to say, her hands are not clean either. Her husband's hands are not clean either. So because If their hands are really clean, come on. You got told that these people are bad people. With the power you possess, with the position you are in the society, I feel like you could actually pull a stunt. You know, try to investigate, try to get someone out. If at all you cannot get anybody out, the mother of that child, you would have just played around it like, okay, Evans, I really want to meet the mother of this child. You know, that kind of a thing. At least save one person, even if you don't want to save all. But what did you do? What did she do at the end of the day? She ran. She left the country with her man. And he showed us another part again at the airport where that officer was kind of strict. And all of a sudden, he just wanted snaps. He wanted tips. Nigerians. Nigerians. My motherland. All right. Let's talk about Adana. I don't know. I feel like Adana talks too much. I feel like she was talking too much. She was the reason why that lady that pretended to be a really sick, that abnormal person died. She was the reason, because if she had shut up, to an extent, things wouldn't have gone too wrong. And if she had just left that hospital to return back for her children, that lady wouldn't have died. I was so pissed when that lady died. Like, almost. So all these years of pretense just wasted. But it happened. Someone has to die. And then now let's talk about Igbo. Igbo. Like, I feel like Ibon is being manipulated. I won't really blame her. She had this childhood trauma. You know, people with childhood trauma, when they get love, they feel like that's the best place, that's a safe place. Now, that's why I'm not really going to blame her. But I feel like that's 6 times she got pregnant and couldn't really bear kids. I feel like she actually had the kids. I feel like she had the kids, but this guy is lied to her. I feel like they just took the kids and lied to her to keep manipulating her into telling the truth. But do people really get very naive? I'm just concerned though. Do people really, me, even one day I know tell you, no guy go be, but she was crying and saying the truth. I'm like, okay. And did you guys remember when the woman said the white woman was like, she's gonna return back because she's not too strong? And she came back saying, I'm not too strong. And then let's talk about the journalist. I feel like she was doing too much. You know, that's one reason why this what's the name of this blog really hides he saw himself here. He saw herself till today. Nobody knows them. I feel like if you're a blogger, just stay a little bit cool. Except she has a personal problem with Richard Dominic in that movie, which they really didn't state. If they had, I would have been like, okay, that's the reason why she's always coming at Richard Dominic, because it was too obvious. And now Ibon dying. I don't know what else would have happened to Ibon if she didn't die. She maybe just needed to rest from the stress of the world, the society around her. Movie or more. It's a good watch. Guys should just watch it. If I forgot somewhere, maybe I didn't mention something, please tell me. Let's just talk about it. This is my first video. I'll be doing more stuff like this. Hmm. Okay. I hope I'm looking good. And I hope this video is going to go viral. You guys should just manage my English. Oh, this is how good I can be. This is the best. It's nice, John. Bye. Thank you, guys.